Hey guys, today we're working on IC 1318, the Butterfly Nebula. This is high in the meridian this time of year, in the region near the Crescent Nebula. This nebula is also known as the Gamma Cygni Nebula, I guess because of the bright star in that region. I saw this was an interesting target because very few people seem to be going for it, so here it is. My name is John Robinson, the Astrotard. This is Deep Sky Channel. And butterflies are free to fly away. So I've been having really great weather lately in the Dallas area. In fact, so great that I've been able to leave my equipment outside for like 5 days straight. Now, this is probably not a good idea, but I've been doing it anyway. You can see it sitting back there, all set and ready to go. Here's the telescope over here. We are going to finish this tonight and I'll show you the real result, which is why I've been able to capture so much information. Store the telescope right there next to its friend. Now let's get right into it. Let me show you how we do it. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna actually record with a camera pointing to the screen, so I apologize if this doesn't look very good. I'll figure out a better screen capture next time. So let me show you what I did for the Butterfly Nebula. So we started out with our data here. I'm going to start out with oxygen. We got this one oxygen in here. It came in with these fat stars, which my oxygen filter is prone to do, and some vignetting left over after calibration. Here's our hydrogen. It was really strong. I haven't touched this at all. This is the way it is after, stacking 85 subs worth of 5-minute exposures. Hydrogen's really strong. Sulfur came in pretty good. Happy with that, mostly. It's a little bit grainy, but sulfur usually is. I'd have cheap filters in there. I'll upgrade to Astrodon filters at some point. Let me show you what I did with this oxygen. After I reprocessed it, this is what it looked like. So I made the stars not so fat. I took care of the vignetting in the corners, and yeah. And if you guys want to know how I did that, just ask me down in the comments. I'll show you how I did that. And I also cleaned up a little bit of the vignetting in the hydrogen, a little bit of vignetting in the sulfur. So I went ahead and created these SHO2s. The loom was just a mix of all three channels together. So this is the loom channel. I have not touched this at all. I haven't stretched it. I haven't sharpened it. This is just the integration of these three files together. That will be my loom because the data is so strong. I have so much data. So the way I mixed it was I have this little mixer here in Pixel Math, just SHO. We'll just do a 2 there instead. 2, 2, 2. So I'm mixing these three right there. And this is what it looks like. In typical fashion, it's very green because hydrogen is very strong. I do a quick SCNR on that, get rid of the green. I invert the image. I get rid of the green stars in here, which translates to pink stars when it's uninverted. Invert it back. Okay, and then this is my starting point. We'll call that SHO2. I already have that, so SHO3. And then using the loom as my mask, we'll go ahead and do some funny things to this. So first thing, we'll invert it. I'll do a multi-scale linear transform on the background. This gets rid of the noise in the background. I'll invert it back, and then I'm going to do an unsharp mask on that. I think you guys may have seen the settings that I use already, and I do a local histogram equalization on that. So let me show you what that looks like without the mask, so you can kind of see the work that that's doing to this file as we go. The other thing I did was I created these curve transformation shortcuts here for Hubble stretch, second pass, inverse stretch, and then doing a strong finish. So I run these 5 little curve transformations on the file, and that produces the image that I want. It's probably possible to create one Hubble stretch and one Hubble stretch inverse that contains all of those settings, but I couldn't figure it out, so I had to sort of break it up into 5 different ways. Okay, so let's take that thing off first. Let's see, we're inverted right now. No, we're not inverted. Okay, so this is what it looks like after, running the sharpening and the local histogram equalization. All right, so we're currently masking the background, and I'm going to run my Hubble stretch on there, and that's going to push and pull on, several of the settings to produce what I think is a Hubble palette. We'll invert that guy. We'll do the Hubble stretch inverted. Let that guy run. I don't know how this is looking on the camera. We'll invert that one again. We'll do the Hubble stretch second pass. I think this got rid of some of the red, if I'm not mistaken. We'll invert that one more time. We'll do a Hubble stretch inverted second pass. Getting closer to the image that I want. And then I also have this one script at the end to make the thing stronger. So this just makes a little bit more contrast in the colors. It's an optional thing. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And that's it. That's what it looks like. So that's the process that I run. So here's the final mix. And then here's a stronger version of that mix right next to it. Yeah, so that's my nebula. Well guys, that's all I've got today to show you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that was interesting. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. And we'll do more fun things like this next time. Here is the famous Oiii 1318 Butterfly Nebula. Oiii!